art is life. I'm unable to perceive and understand and engage with the world without using art as my filter.
So for me, art means telling nothing but the truth.
To tell your history, to tell your story, talk about your family, about what you're passionate about.
To understand the world, to question my existence.
The beauty of art forms is that it is there to break the rules.
To exist. I believe that South African art has a very authentic voice in the art world. And I always consider South African art within the global perspective.
We see things that other people don't because we're privileged to be, as artists, almost on the periphery of society. In South Africa, I think it's a heightened situation.
South African artists have been very interesting in the sense that they've been at the pulse of all the issues that we face in South Africa and around the world.
I think one of the key words when one describes South African art right now is the word emerging.
Art in South Africa, 3 words. I would say energetic.
African art and South African art is also quite peripheral from a global perspective.
Mobile and organic.
Economy in terms of how art is financed and supported in South Africa.
FNB JoburgArtFair is the first fair on the continent, which is really exciting. Here we are 10 years later, still growing, still changing.
What's exciting about this art fair is the amount of effort that has gone into it in terms of producing content of the highest quality.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how the fair has evolved. We have galleries from West Africa, from East Africa.
There's content for everyone this year. We have an exciting film program on Mandela Square for the first time.
There were quite a number of short films made. We've selected 10.
There are about 6 solo artists who are mostly female. We've never had that at the art fair, which is very exciting.
There's a more considered artist talk.
There's just so much content.
So it's such a moment to share your community with the world and celebrate it with each other.
I think that this is going to create a really vibrant context for the Joburg Art Fair.
I think that's another major highlight, that Robin Rhode has come back 10 years later.
He was the first featured artist in 2008, and now he's back.
Being the featured artist, I'm really dedicated to creating a work of art that can have a strong resonance with the South African public.
So that's a huge highlight for me to finally see this project Robin has been working on.
There is no duty to tell any truth whatsoever.
What is the truth?
The idea of the artist is to stretch the truth, is to engage and chop up the truth.
And one person's truth is another person's lie.
To see if there's any relevance in an existing truth.
It's about telling your truth and being genuine to yourself and your story.
Change is always going to come from the artist and not so much from the politicians. So for me, art means telling nothing but the truth.